Hey guys, welcome to Investify, where we help you grow your wealth through smart investments. Today we'll talk about the age-old debate of whether to buy or lease a car. It's a controversial topic, with passionate arguments on both sides. Some people swear by buying a car outright for the peace of mind of full ownership and long-term savings. Others opt to lease for the lower monthly payments and the thrill of driving a brand new car every few years. But the real question is, which option is truly the best bang for your buck? We crunched the numbers and did a deep dive into the world of car dealerships to bring you the facts. You might be surprised by the significant difference in savings between what dealerships offer and the cheapest option out there. There are a few ways to purchase a car, and each has its pros and cons. First, you can buy the car outright by paying the full price upfront. Second, you can finance it by making a deposit, borrowing the rest at a fixed interest rate, and making monthly payments for a typical 3 years. Third, you can lease the car by making monthly payments for its use and returning it at the end of the contract. Fourth, you can opt for a personal contract purchase or PCP where you pay a deposit, set a term, and the company determines the car's final value at the end of the agreement. Based on the difference between the car's cost and its estimated value at the end of the contract, the loan amount and monthly payments are calculated. When considering the cost of each option, it's crucial to think about the financial implications and the total cost over the agreed period. For this analysis, we used an average medium-sized family car, such as an Audi, with a 15% deposit of £4,500 and a 3-year term to make it a fair comparison. With an interest rate just below 11%, the finance option requires monthly payments of £810 for 3 years, resulting in a total price of just under £34,000 at the end of the contract, with full ownership of the car. So, what should you consider when choosing between these options? There are both financial and psychological factors to take into account, and we'll be exploring these in depth in our upcoming videos. Buckle up, hit the subscribe button, and get ready for an exciting ride as we unravel the mysteries of car purchasing options. Assuming a 3-year-old car is to be sold, one could get around £16,000 for a comparable model on the second-hand car market. However, it may not be representative of what the car will be worth in 3 years, due to currently inflated prices that may burst. Therefore, selling the car for £16,000 could have essentially cost around £17,500 to own it for 3 years. Another option is leasing, where a lower monthly payment is made, calculated on only a portion of the car's value and without interest. The cost for a 3-year term would be around £17,000, assuming the same deposit as before. The option to buy a car at the end of the term may be available, but the dealership's owner of the car won't be known until the last few months of the lease term. PCP is another option often suggested by dealerships because of its high profitability. However, it may not be the best option for those who are solely looking for the total cost. Without a deposit of the same amount as before and a pre-agreed car value of £15,000 in 3 years' time, the monthly payment would be around £453, with an interest rate just under 11%. Returning the car at the end of the contract would have cost around £21,000 to have the car for 3 years. Keeping the car and paying the final balance of £15,000 instead would have cost around £36,000 in total. One can observe that if the PCP option was chosen and the car was returned at the end of the contract, the leasing option would have been a more cost-effective choice. It would have saved almost £4,000. Car dealerships usually promote the PCP option because it is most profitable for them. They can make more money from customers as it encourages them to stay with the dealership and upgrade their car when the contract ends. To persuade customers to choose PCP, dealerships may manipulate the numbers, such as using dealer contributions or adjusting the deposit slightly. However, it is important to calculate the total cost of the car and assess if the PCP option is truly the best one for you, considering factors such as the car's value and the customer's preferences. Moreover, if one decides to keep the car at the end of the contract, choosing the hire purchase option would have been a more cost-effective option. This would have saved money as well. Another option is buying the car outright for £30,000. Assuming the car can be sold at £16,000 on the second-hand market, this would be the cheapest option at £14,000 to have the car for 3 years. However, the opportunity cost should also be considered. The money invested in the car would be locked up in the asset. Alternatively, if one has £30,000 and pays the £4,500 deposit, the remaining amount can be invested in assets such as the S&P 500 or the cash-generating investments. It is important to assess if a better return can be made on the investment compared to the additional cost of financing the car. Additionally, psychological factors such as how long one plans to keep the car should be considered. If someone plans to keep their car for a long time, choosing the hire purchase option allows them to pay off the car and avoid stress of monthly payments. Full ownership of the car also means one can do what they want with it. However, maintenance costs will fall on the owner and may increase over time. Looking at the other side of things, choosing to lease or go for the PCP option can allow you to opt for a newer car with lower monthly payments. It also enables you to switch cars more frequently without worrying about the resale value or whether you'll be able to sell the car in the future. Furthermore, if you keep trading in the cars before the warranty runs out, usually around the 3-year mark, you won't have to worry about ongoing maintenance costs. However, you do need to keep the car in excellent condition, or you'll face extra charges when you return it. Additionally, there are limitations when it comes to PCP or lease agreements, including restrictions on modifications to the car and the number of miles you can drive it. If you exceed the mileage limit, you'll have to pay extra per mile. If you have the funds to purchase a car outright, then in my opinion, this is a great option that eliminates the stress of monthly payments. However, unless you're knowledgeable about cars and can flip them for a profit, buying a pre-owned car that's 2 or 3 years old and has already depreciated significantly may be a better choice. I hope this video has given you some helpful insights into the factors to consider and how to calculate costs when deciding which route to take. It's important to note that this analysis is based on purchasing a car as an individual, not as a company or through a business. If you found this video valuable, please consider sharing it. Financial education and literacy are crucial, and I'd love to hear about your car buying experiences or plans in the comments below. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell for more updates here on Investify.